With me now is the great Andy Twisdale, Realtor of the Year. Welcome, Andy. We're happy to see you today.
Thank you, Jenny. Nice to be here.
So, we were talking a little bit at the break about guiding clients, and being an expert and being a realtor, obviously you're in a position to guide people. But could you give us some examples of one of those moments when it really is important to guide your clients, whether they be buyers or sellers?
It's really frequently a customer comes in and they've been vacationing on Hilton Head for 10, 15, sometimes 30 years. And now they're ready to make that transition from a vacationer to this is going to be their home. Mm-hmm. And we start talking, and then you find the opportunity to take advantage of the experience of living here, to look into the details of the quality of each different community and the lifestyle. And by asking questions to the customer, you'll find what are they really looking for in a place to transition to a full-time home. And I think as a 43-year resident, I think I bring a lot to the table to give people that ability to understand the different aspects of each community, and also taking time to listen about what they're looking for and trying to accomplish.
Well, and knowing, when to nudge and when to use your experience, in a situation rather than just agreeing with them. Don't you think that's an important point?
I think absolutely. People will walk into a home and they don't look at the same things that I do. I may be looking at things that are more functional. They may be looking at things that are more emotional. I may make suggestions after having listened to what they're looking for, how this home may accomplish it or may not.
Okay, so you're kind of a coach, really. You listen to what they need and then guide them, and probably for a lot of reasons help them get out of their own way when you need to.
Well, I call the realtor the quarterback. He is a person who or she who is going to work with the customer, the mortgage company, the inspector, the attorney, the repair people. We really are sort of the quarterback in the whole team.
Well, and I think the team is a key word there as well, because it does take there are so many facets to the transactions. Now, we've talked in the past, I know you've got a special place in your heart for Hilton Head Plantation. So do you have any properties that, say that example couple we were talking about, that they might be interested in?
I think so. A property that we've just listed is 4 Stonegate Court. Just came on the market this week. It is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, all on one level, and then it has a bonus room over the garage that would make a perfect exercise room, office, or man cave.
Oh.
It gives it a nice open floor plan. You have a living room, dining room that all are combined. You have a wonderful lanai outside, opens up to a patio, and then a beautiful lagoon with a platform with a place you can sit your tables and chairs out there and enjoy the tranquil area of the Hilton Head Plantation.
Now, speaking specifically about Hilton Head Plantation, can you just tell us some things? I know everyone can list amenities, but you live there and you've lived there quite a while. So, obviously as a realtor, you have your choice of any place on the island. What do you like specifically about Hilton Head Plantation?
Well, Hilton Head Plantation is a village within the community of Hilton Head. We have over 8,000 residents. We have a board of directors that are elected by the property owners. So it's like having a little village.
Okay.
You have neighbors, you get to know your neighbors, you have great natural beauty, you have golf courses, bike trails, lots of waterfront areas as well along Port Royal Sound. And what I like is that we find a neighborhood, and we live in a neighborhood and we have for 20 years, and we have neighborhood parties, and we've even had Christmas caroling.
Oh, wow. So it's just, would you say, kind of that's that sense of community, and when you do settle into a place, you put down roots and you become close with the people around you.
Well, you do, and you drive through your neighborhood, and you may not know everybody, but you recognize them. So everybody waves because they're part of the neighborhood, and they know that you live down the street. And you get to, meet their kids when they vacation. You get to meet their friends. And then when you're doing things as a community, you run into a lot of people from your own neighborhood, which is always good.
And that's what makes a home, right? It's much more beyond than just the 4 walls. So, Andy, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.